Already, I think we just got started. Welcome back again, everybody. Bugi is here. As always, we're gonna take a look at exactly what we can do for the time being in Bitcoin, as well as in cryptocurrencies. Welcome back, friends. We got a couple of news that I want to talk about before we start the video. As we have El Salvador plans to issue first Bitcoin bond next month. I think they have been talking about this for a while. A lot of, people are talking about right now Najib, who is the CEO of El Salvador, as he calls himself. But we also got Jeff Bezos back. Property startup sells his first home in Colombia for Bitcoin. We also have Bitcoin makes over 1,300 new millionaires in the last 30 days. We also have the Bitcoin rejects a sell-off as 7.5% US inflation fails to keep Bitcoin down for long. Let's take a look at this Fed data over here. I didn't take a look at this, but let's take a look at the CPI real quick. Boom. Boom. Yeah, this has been skyrocketing for a while now, but let's see if we have a data that we can understand. Percentage change from a year ago. All right, there you go. Boom. Yeah, 7.5. We have increase around like 0.40% or something like that. 6.82 to 7. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously like skyrocketing, right? And I think the last time when we checked this Fibonacci over here, let's calculate this because I think this is pretty important. 14.59 minus, I'm drawing a Fibonacci over here. To minus 1.95 plus divided by 100 times 61.8 plus minus 1.95. All right, 8.27. If this thing goes up to 8.27, that's when you unload the dog shit. That's how you time it. Unlock the dog shit. This is like shorting the top, that's when we turn into a big short, because we could turn into a deflationary mode after that, and we are still in the inflationary time period, and it's gonna get crazier and crazier and crazier by the time we see it to go to 8.2. So if you do see an 8.2% change and you still have a ton of like equities and ton of Bitcoin, then you may be on the wrong side of the market. And it can go up to 15% too, who knows, year-over-year inflation, and it can be the biggest inflationary time period. You don't know when the top is going to come in. But we're getting closer to a top than a bottom in terms of the inflation chart. So that tells you that year-over-year inflation is going to decrease, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we are going to go into a deflationary time period. It will tell you that the inflation will slow down, and that would bring out all the expected capital that thinks that the Bitcoin is the only savior to get out. And that's why this year and the next year is going to be Bitcoin's year, if you ask me, or potentially only this year. Who knows? So I think we are about to skyrocket in Bitcoin, and nobody's expecting it this year. In 2023, I mean, maybe some people are, I have no idea, but I think this is the only year that we can actually push out the halving narrative over here and really form this kind of W over here and take out, like, these highs over there in terms of the inflation adjusted monetary base chart. Let's take a look at the monetary base over here. We haven't really done this, so monetary base. I mean, look at this chart. This is a disaster. This used to be stable, and they changed something in 2008 that really fucked up everything. Yeah, this is the sad part, guys. Congratulations, Fed. Look at the chart that you created over here. The shit show. Yeah. I mean, at least they are reporting the right data, right? So at least we have that. They didn't take that away from us yet. So that's good. Percent change. So what is the monetary base? So this is the year-over-year change over here in terms of percentages, I think. Yeah, in 2008 we went up like 100%, and now we went down to like 0% or even minus. So if you are going into the minus territory, they are decreasing the monetary base. And so this series equals to total balances maintained plus the currency in circulation. So this is the most important data that nobody gives a fuck about for some reason. And yeah, this is the secret to the universe, guys. Congratulations. You printed all the money. You think that we are rich, but we are getting poorer and poorer every single day. And we are getting sicker. You know. Welcome to Bitcoin. Welcome to the new world, guys. You guys have made it. So congrats. And by the way, if you guys are interested in the me helping you guys out about these data points and you combining your own trading plan and investing plan, hit up this guy over here on Discord, in our Discord server. Hit this guy up right there and tell him that you want to talk with me, and I will give you personally a indicator and also create your trading plan for free. I'm not looking forward to anything. I just want to make connections with the community right now in the English side, because I've done the same thing in Turkish when I started out, but it's not possible for me to do it right now. But I want to dedicate some time into it every week. So if you guys are looking forward to get free stuff and make the connection with me, just hit me up. Let's be friends. And I can help you out with anything. I've seen all the shit about this market for a long time now, so I can help you out build a trading plan and everything. Or the indicator. I give you away everything. So just hit me up and let's schedule a call. All right, so we got the monetary base data rolling over here, right? And if this thing starts picking up momentum, man, this is going to be crazy to see, right? And I think they're going to do that. And they are kind of like slowing this rate down. But overall, if you take a look at this chart, it's still increasing, right? It's not like it is decreasing. So there's a lot more money being printed and a lot more money getting in, but it's slowing down a little bit. But they like to do this kind of movement when the market goes down. So it's a one-way market, So if they raise the rates, what is it going to do to this? Right? If they stop doing purchases and everything, this is going to roll over. So if it does roll over like that, then we're not rocking and rolling. We're just slowing things down a little bit. That's what they are trying to time over here with the inflation, right? If we see the inflation above 8.2, they may do that for some reason because they want to slow the inflation down. But that could happen after this year, potentially. So 2023, so we only have a year left to hit a home run. And this is the only year we can do it, I think. And 2022 is going to be the biggest year that we have ever had, I think, in Bitcoin. So get ready, guys. It's going to be a crazy ride, I think. I honestly think this. Who knows? But some people expect the dump around March. Again, this March. But yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. Yeah, anyway, so Bitcoin, let's see what Bitcoin is doing. So the reason that I think Bitcoin needs to get away from all the shenanigans and shenanigan action over here, because it has nothing to do with this. Bitcoin has a code that has like 4-year halving events where you diminish the supply every 4 years, and it has a limited supply, and it has the slowest technology out there, but the most secure network. That we also have a ton of people behind Bitcoin that are billionaires and also millionaires and also like well-known people. Like Elon Musk's Tesla, Cathie Wood, we have Michael Saylor, we have El Salvador, we have countries that we don't know about that own, like, Bitcoin potentially. Even Russia is into it. So we got everybody on board, and you're telling me that we got to take a look at monetary base, Buddha? And no, we don't need to take a look at this because this is a better system than that. I mean, we can take a look at this to understand the equities and how they're going to behave in the future. Potentially, I mean, it looks like the equity investment right now is not like, it's not plausible in my book to buy Apple stock right now. But I can maybe buy like CRISPR, or like I can buy like, future technology companies that are like really undervalued or potentially in an accumulation place. But I'm not going to go out of my way to buy like stuff that are really overpriced right now in this market, because you don't know if they're going to change this data. If they do, they're going to rock pull everything. Like the stock market would tank so much if they were to raise the rates. And if we start contracting, like people not only lost money from inflation, but right now, what you would do is to stop lending. So if you stop lending, then what will be the cause of it? The cause of it, if you make it harder to let people spend, and if they are really scared about not spending, then the economy is going to slow down. And if it slows down, then everybody else is going to make less money. And if they make less money, they're going to spend less. And if they're going to spend less, then you're going to get people out of business, and potentially, the cycle is going to repeat itself. So they can't do anything but to have inflation, and we're going to get used to it. That's a simple solution. And they're going to give you free money, and it's going to increase the inflation even more. And they're going to kick the can down the road, and they're going to keep doing it, and it's going to be a one-way street. And sometimes you're going to see a pull down, but it's not going to be like a big thing. Unless they change everything and start doing the exact opposite policies like they are promising right now. And I don't think so that they're going to do that. They can't do that. It's not possible for them to do it, because if they do, they're going to lose their power. And they don't want to lose their power. So there's only one way to get out from the entire system, because they do this fucking thing. Look at this chart. Starting from 2008, they started putting in look at this chart. This is like millions of dollars in terms of million times that, and this is it over here. There's a lot of money over here, guys, that we are putting in. Look at that. Starting from 2000, like this COVID thing started like fucking things up over here. You know, and then we think that the market is going up like this and we are happy and everything is fine, but it's not really fine. Nothing is fine. There's a problem. We have a big major problem that nobody can see over here, and this chart can explain it. Look at this chart. We have the blue pill over here, that all the people that are living in the matrix over here thinking that everything is fine, and look at the red pill. We're losing fucking everything. And look at this orange pill, which is the solution, the hodl hat people. So that everybody is going to actually get into Bitcoin and Ethereum and cryptocurrency space through the NFTs, through the gaming sector, and through various different products that are built on top of metaverses. And they're going to buy Bitcoin. They're going to hodl Bitcoin. And the currencies that we have right now will be backed by Bitcoin, I think. It has to be, because Bitcoin is the only asset that we can all collaboratively like understand and actually really become a part of, because it was designed that way. It's designed that way to actually become a way for you to store your wealth. Doesn't matter where you are living in this time period. And people are already on board, and they're gonna get you on board at some point. And they didn't want you to learn about it because they accumulated themselves. And right now they talk about it a little bit, but it's not mainstream yet. We haven't really reached the $1 million mark yet, right? The market cap is not even bigger than gold yet. So we're just getting started, and you're still telling me this is a get rich quick scheme or some shit. It's just getting started, guys. Look at this chart. This is a beautiful looking chart. This is the chart when you see by dividing everything by this. The circulation money over here, right? The monetary base. You see this chart? The S&P is going down. Look at Bitcoin. It's the only thing that's going up. And also like Tesla and Apple and all these tech stocks is going up too. I mean, take a look at Apple. It's also going up. I mean, it's not a bad investment because they are printing money. They're making a bunch of money. Everybody's buying this. But also look at this. This is the same. Also Tesla. It's not a bad investment for Tesla. Look at this Tesla chart. It's one-way street. But is it going to sustain these highs? As anybody's questions. If you ask me, if you're going to see this thing to contradict, these are all rolling over. Do you think Bitcoin is going to roll over by them? Maybe initially. But I don't think so. I don't believe in that. I think all the dips are being bought, guys. Welcome to the new world of 2022 and the new feature that we created for ourselves. Bitcoin is the shit. It's the only asset that you can own that's not going to get affected by inflation, and it's going to grow your wealth, and you're going to make a bunch of money with it. Okay? That's the only way to cover your ass. Or you can buy tech stocks, but if they raise the rates, then you're fucked. If they raise the rates, is Bitcoin is going to be fucked? No, I don't think so. I mean, it may go down a little bit because, you know, people would think that it would affect like Bitcoin at some shape or another, but Bitcoin doesn't care about like, you know, anything else. It just cares about itself. It just cares about its code. It has a halving event every 4 years, and it repeats itself. There's a miner network. There's the node operators. Bitcoin is just a code, man. It's just a code of like this network that is distributed, and it doesn't care about anything that you say it to him. I mean, it would shape the behavior of the participants to purchase it, but you know, at some point it's going to balance itself out. You know, it's just going to happen either way. Even if it drops down to like 11K, goes up to like 20K, goes down, goes up, goes whatever, you know, it's going to do its thing. And it's going to be here to stay. So you might as well become a part of it. And the most important thing, guys, in this video that I want everybody to understand is this. If you're not getting into crypto, if you're not doing anything, you're missing out on the biggest opportunity of your lifetime. And it has been like this for a while, and especially right now when everything is really cheap. And a lot of people are in a loss right now, right? They lost a ton of money. But that's the time to take advantage from that and figure out the metaverse names, figure out the names that can actually shape the future and offer a better service on the decentralized distributed networks. That is the new way of doing things. And that's what we are becoming a part of. And that's the most important thing for everybody listening to me right now to understand. And if we can accomplish that perfectly, we're going to actually create the new feature that is better than the current one. We're going to have more distributed systems. We're going to have better access for everybody. We're going to have a better money, first off, through Bitcoin and through other cryptocurrencies. Better money system. And in fact, we're going to build the metaverses on top of blockchain. We're going to build everything on top of blockchain. We have to. This is the new world. Welcome to 2022. Bitcoin is the new shit. And if you are looking for the proxies as I have been looking to actually understand where Bitcoin is going into, I think it's going to change soon. We are about to change it. We have to change it. It has to be changed. Bitcoin needs to be separate from anything else that we are seeing right now. It has to be. It's better for everybody, all the participants, and anybody becoming part of Bitcoin. It's really simple. Why? Because Bitcoin is bigger than US dollars, Euro system, or Turkish lira, or other systems out there. It's better system than anything else. And if you believe in that, if you understand that, and if you're part of that, then you actually understand what I'm talking about right now, right? So if it is better than it, then why are we looking at these systems that we have that is actually comparing Bitcoin with dollars? If you think Bitcoin is a better form of value storage, right, or better form of currency, or better form of anything than US dollars, then why aren't we thinking in terms of Bitcoin? Now that's going deep, guys, if you think about it, really. You know, that's going really deep. And I bet you what, divide any asset that you own right now, divide it by Bitcoin, and look at that chart and tell me I'm wrong. Let's divide the S&P 500 by Bitcoin. Do you think it's better to hold S&P 500? No, it's looking like a shitcoin. Look at the chart. You telling me I should be spending my Bitcoin to buy this? I'm not fucking doing that. Look at this chart. This is a big fat M coming in over here, and you telling me I'm gonna own the fucking S&P 500 because your boomer advisor told you to own fucking S&P 500. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not gonna fucking do that, dude. It's not happening. So excuse my language, but that's what it is, guys. Come on. Let's be honest with each other. Look at this chart. It's looking like the biggest shitcoin. They're telling me you gotta own some gold, Buddha. I'm not owning that. Look, I'm not blaming you. If you're running like billions of dollars or trillions of dollars, whatever, you're going to own everything, okay? You should be owning some of it. But if you're thinking like, holy shit, I'm going to change everything, then go balls deep in Bitcoin. Own as much Bitcoin as possible. Buy every single dip. Buy everything. And if you do that, you may end up running the world. There's a good chance that you could, you know? So, there you go. I wonder who Satoshi is now. Right? Who do you think that is? Maybe he's living in the United States, who knows? Or maybe a group of people here, who knows? But it doesn't really matter. I think it's a better currency, and everybody could be a part of it, and it will make the world a better place. So that being the case, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash the like, subscribe to this channel, 2 episodes daily, and I will see you guys on another video tomorrow, as always, around 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, actually, 10:30. Take it easy for now, everybody.